Okay, guys, let's talk about something important like the uh, global warming. That this is important thing because uh, in different parts of world, this is very dangerous for some people. Uh, the weather is crazy in some locations. An example of this is here in Yucatan. The Sometimes the weather uh, is rain, or it's really warm with it's sunny, but it's really hot. That is not uh, that is not correct. I remember 3 or 4 years ago, uh, behind of my house it's really fresh, but now with the park behind my house it's really warm. I don't support the warm. uh, I think this this can be different, but we need to plant more trees, but trees of the region, of this region, uh, because if you plant other trees of different countries, you really can put in danger the environment of some areas, because it's a the tree is some trees are ambassador. uh, I uh, I think I mean uh, invader tree, uh, space invader species, and this affect to some animals and other plants, uh, but this is caused because the because the humans don't take care of the environment, only uh, only do things to save I mean to save, because yeah, help in some things, but not at all. We need to do more, not only plant trees. We need to take care about the trash around the environment, and and, and in separate the trash in the house and other things, because if this don't stop, we really have problems with the environment, like hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, floods. In Merida, I remember read something about in the center of Merida a flood with the in the streets, because the garbage in the stranger obstructed, and that occasion that the flood in the streets. But I say the same again. If we take care about the environment, we we can change this. We can do better than now to have a better world in the future. And after to talk about the global warming, we can talk about the work. Yeah, because in some places the work is very difficult to obtain if you don't have studies enough to the job, and this is really bad for some people because some people don't have enough the money enough to study, and this and they only work but in jobs with a poor pay. That is really sad with that, because if they have family, don't can don't can bring the bring the correct line form for his family. If that is really sad, because in areas like this DF, we have a really in areas like DF, we have a really high poorly grades in, but that is because the people don't study the necessary to obtain a job, but it's for money. I think it's for money, because if you don't have money, you can pay your quote in the schools, or your inscription in some in the universities, or middle school. That is occasion that occasion the disemployment and high grades of poorly in the areas, but that's not all, because in some enterprise ask for ask you for experience. If you don't have experience, they don't contract you, and is that include the disemployment. It's because they they don't have experience, and because they never had a work and don't have a paper with 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 that paper says you have experience. That's really complicated to obtain if you don't work or never work with for for an enterprise, or I don't know, with a little more. That's really complicated to obtain a paper with in the paper says you have experience. It's complicated, and that is part of the disemployment in some areas. I think this is all I have to say about that the global warming and work. Thank you for listening.